Her platform includes free healthcare, college tuition, the minimum living wage, housing as a human right. Are those things that you think the government should be providing for people?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
100%.
I feel like everyone should have like free education and healthcare.
How are we going to pay for those?
Oh, God. I mean,
Us,
I guess.
Yeah.
Who, in your mind, should pay for all of the free things?
All of the free things? Well, some of it should come from taxes, but the government should pay for it.
But the government is funded by taxes.
Yeah.
Well, the money's got to come from somewhere. Well, Democratic socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez claims that most things in life should be free, but it seems that many supporters don't know how she's going to end up paying for it.
Campus reformist Cabot Phillips is here with more on his latest videos. Cabot, I love that you were sort of explaining how things work to some of these youngsters.
They definitely need plenty of help in understanding that the government cannot, in fact, fund every single thing you want for free. Even though your feelings might be hurt by that, it's important to understand that fact. And it's tempting to laugh around about the rise of socialism, but ultimately it's not a joking matter. This is a serious issue. Millennials, who are the most likely to fall for it, are now the largest voting bloc in America. They had some other ideas on how we're going to come up with the $1 trillion or so it's going to take to fund all these free things. I believe we have a clip of that here.
I don't know where the money would come from, but they can figure it out.
Okay. More taxes on the rich people.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, they can afford it.
Tax corporations, let's tax the 1% and find a way to support a living wage.
The people with a good idea and a good reason to spend their tax money wouldn't mind actually paying more taxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not to mention, she talked about gutting the military. I mean, ultimately, it's like we got to slash our military to pay for all this.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like all the students don't have a grip on history, and it's because they don't. They're not being taught history and economics courses. We covered at the Leadership Institute's campus reform. Universities no longer making civics and government and economics courses mandatory, replacing them with these social justice initiatives. And so many students, it's hard to blame them. They don't have a context of history. They don't know that socialism has failed every time it's been implemented. They think, well, it's tolerant. It's open-minded to want to help people with free things. They don't understand that the best way to bring people out of poverty or to give them freedom of opportunity and give them equal opportunity, free markets, and actually, I think context there is helpful for that.
That's a great point, Cabot. Maybe we should send some of these youngsters on a field trip to Venezuela to see what the end result of socialism
They're going to want to
is.
come back pretty quickly.
They are, and I'm sure that their ideology will fall apart quite quickly. And I think a lot of this also stems from how we have demonized success in America.
Of course.
Many people are taught that if you are wealthy, you only got that way because you stole it from someone less fortunate or less privileged. And I think after 8 years of class warfare under President Obama, young people are now coming of age thinking, well, if someone else is rich, it must be because they did something wrong.
Yeah,
and
they
so instead of teaching people to emulate success, we've taught them now to try and drag successful people down, and that's the wrong way of doing things.
Great point.
Always good to have you on. Great work out there.
Of course.
Thanks, Cabot.
See you soon.
Yep.
All right, President Trump has a new message for ICE as yet